Stop right there. Before you throw another $20 into a bottle of branded cleaner that smells like a chemical factory, I need you to watch what I'm about to do. I have two surfaces in front of me. One is caked in greasy kitchen grime. The other is coated in thick bathroom limescale. And I'm going to clean both of them right now using products that cost me less than $3 total from the dollar store. No scrubbing until my arms give out. No expensive sprays. No gimmicks. Just raw cleaning power that the big brands absolutely do not want you to figure out. I am talking about a complete home cleaning overhaul for under $10 a month. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through every single hack, step by step, with real before and after results so you can see exactly what these cheap products are capable of. Now, before we dive in, here's your disclaimer, and I need you to hear this clearly. Always test any cleaning solution on a small hidden area of your surface before applying it fully. Check that your materials are compatible with the product you're using, especially on natural stone, sealed wood, or delicate finishes. Results may vary depending on the age of stains, surface condition, and water hardness in your area. With that said, let's get into it. And if you want more science-backed, wallet-friendly hacks like these, hit subscribe right now so you never miss a video. Let me ask you something. When did cleaning your home become a $100 a month habit? Walk down any supermarket cleaning aisle and you will see it immediately. $8 for a bottle of bathroom spray, $12 for a degreaser, $15 for a professional grade floor cleaner. And what is inside all of these bottles? Water, a surfactant, a fragrance, a preservative, and a massive markup for the brand name on the label. I've been studying the chemistry of household cleaners for years, and the dirty secret, pun absolutely intended, is that the active cleaning ingredients in most premium products are shockingly simple. The big cleaning brands spend fortunes on advertising to convince you that their proprietary formula is the only thing standing between your home and complete bacterial chaos. They use words like patented technology, deep action, and laboratory strength. But strip away the marketing and what do you actually have? You have pH chemistry, acid versus alkaline. That's it. Grease responds to alkaline cleaners. Limescale responds to acid. Hard water deposits respond to acid. Soap scum responds to alkaline. And both of those chemical forces cost almost nothing when you buy them in their raw, simple form, which is exactly what we're going to do today. Here's what I picked up on my last dollar store run. White vinegar, baking soda, dish soap, microfiber cloths, a magic eraser-style melamine foam sponge, a spray bottle. Total cost, under $8. And here's the critical science that changes everything. White vinegar is a dilute acetic acid sitting around pH 2.5. That is a powerful acid for dissolving mineral deposits, limescale, soap scum, and hard water stains. Baking soda is sodium bicarbonate sitting around pH 8.3. That makes it a mild alkaline abrasive that lifts grease, deodorizes, and polishes surfaces without scratching them. Dish soap is a surfactant, meaning it breaks the surface tension of water and allows it to penetrate and lift grease from surfaces. Microfiber cloths have a physical structure of microscopic fibers that trap and hold particles without needing any chemicals at all. And melamine foam, which is what the magic eraser-style sponge is made of, is an incredibly fine abrasive that lifts marks from surfaces purely through microabrasion. When you combine the right tools at the right time with simple chemistry, you do not need a single premium branded product. Let me prove it to you right now. Hack 1. Kitchen grease and surfaces. The kitchen is where most people feel like they need the strongest, most expensive cleaner on the market. Built-up grease on hob surrounds, splashbacks, cabinet fronts, and countertops looks and feels brutal. And the brands that absolutely know that. That is why they charge a premium for degreasers. But here's what I want you to do instead. Take your spray bottle, fill it with 2 cups of warm water, add 2 tablespoons of dish soap, add 2 tablespoons of white vinegar, shake gently to combine. That is your all-purpose kitchen degreaser. Now, for really stubborn, baked-on grease, here is where the magic happens. Sprinkle dry baking soda directly onto the greasy surface, then spray your dish soap and vinegar mixture directly over the baking soda. You will see it fizz. That fizzing is a chemical reaction between the alkaline baking soda and the acidic vinegar. It creates carbon dioxide bubbles that physically lift and loosen grease bonds from the surface. Let it sit for 5 minutes. Do not touch it. Then take a damp microfiber cloth and wipe. No scrubbing, no elbow grease, just wipe. Now look at that surface. The grease that was sitting there, baked on, potentially for months, is gone. And for the cabinet fronts and handles where you get that sticky, yellowish residue, here is the version I use. Take a bowl of warm water and add 1 tablespoon of baking soda. Mix until dissolved. Dip your microfiber cloth into it and wring it out until just damp. Wipe the cabinet surfaces in long, confident strokes. The mild alkalinity of the baking soda lifts the grease without stripping any cabinet finish. Follow with a dry microfiber cloth to buff. Before, a sticky, yellowish, grimy surface. After, clean, matte, and fresh with 0 damage. Cost to replicate this entire process, under 50 cents per clean. Compare that to a premium kitchen degreaser spray at $8 to $10 a bottle. The dollar store wins, and it isn't even close. Hack 2, bathroom limescale and grime. Now let's move into the bathroom, where limescale and soap scum have likely been building since the last time you deep cleaned. Limescale is calcium carbonate, a mineral deposit left behind when hard water evaporates. It builds up on taps, shower heads, toilet bowls, and tile grout, and it is notoriously difficult to shift with neutral or alkaline cleaners. But because limescale is alkaline by nature, it reacts immediately and powerfully to acid, and white vinegar is our acid. Here's the first technique for taps and shower heads. Take a small bowl and fill it with undiluted white vinegar. Soak a microfiber cloth or a few paper towels in it until thoroughly wet. Wrap the soaked cloth tightly around the tap or shower head. Secure it with a rubber band if needed. Leave it for 30 minutes minimum. For severe limescale, leave it for a full hour. When you come back, remove the cloth. Take a soft brush. An old toothbrush works perfectly, and lightly scrub. The limescale will crumble and wipe away. No chemical spray. No premium limescale remover at $6 to $12 a bottle. Just vinegar, time, and light physical action. Before, a crusty, discolored tap that looks years old. After, bright, clean, and visually restored to near new condition. Now for the toilet bowl. Here's the hack that surprises everyone. Pour half a cup of white vinegar directly into the bowl. Then add half a cup of baking soda. Let it fizz for 10 minutes. Use your toilet brush to scrub lightly while the chemistry does the heavy work. The acid from the vinegar attacks the limescale and hard water staining. The mechanical agitation of the fizzing reaction loosens deposits along the waterline. The baking soda adds mild abrasion and deodorizes simultaneously. Flush. And for the tile grout, which collects soap scum and mildew in a way that seems almost personal, here's the fix. Make a thick paste with 3 tablespoons of baking soda and just enough dish soap to bring it together into a spreadable consistency. Apply the paste directly to the grout lines using an old toothbrush. Press it in. Leave it for 10 minutes, then scrub with the toothbrush. Wipe clean with a damp cloth. The grout goes from dark gray or brown back toward its original color. And for any remaining surface marks on tiles, this is where the melamine foam sponge comes in. Wet it slightly and rub gently on the stained tile. Do not use it on polished natural stone, and remember to do a small test patch first. On glazed ceramic tiles, it removes marks like they were never there. Total cost for this entire bathroom deep clean, under $2. Hack 3, glass, floors, and multi-surface. Now let's talk about glass and mirrors, because streak-free glass is one of those things that drives people to buy overpriced glass cleaners again and again. And here's the science they don't put in the adverts. Most streaks are not caused by the surface being dirty after cleaning. They are caused by the cleaner itself leaving behind a residue. Premium glass sprays use chemical surfactants that do lift grime, but they also leave a thin chemical film that you then smear with your cloth. The dollar store solution eliminates that entirely. Mix equal parts white vinegar and water in your spray bottle. That's your glass cleaner. Spray directly onto mirrors, windows, and glass surfaces. Wipe immediately using a microfiber cloth in circular motions, then finish with a vertical top-to-bottom wipe. The acetic acid in the vinegar dissolves the thin mineral and grease deposits on the glass. The microfiber cloth lifts and holds every particle without redepositing. No streaks, no film, no residue. For floors, here is the all-surface solution that works on tile, laminate, and sealed hardwood. Fill a bucket with warm water. Add a 1/4 cup of white vinegar. Add 5 drops of dish soap. Mix gently. This gives you a low-foam, pH-balanced floor cleaner that cuts through dirt and light grease without leaving a soapy haze on the floor. Mop as normal. You do not need to rinse separately. The combination evaporates cleanly and leaves the floor looking polished. Now, here's an important note. Do not use this on unfinished hardwood, waxed floors, or natural stone like marble or travertine. Acid, even dilute acid, can etch those surfaces over time. Always check your floor type first and do a small test patch. For general surfaces throughout the home, countertops, shelves, light switches, door handles, and the like, your dish soap and vinegar spray is your go-to. It sanitizes, it deodorizes, and it leaves no residue. And when you hit a stubborn mark on a painted wall, a desk, or a light switch plate, reach for the damp melamine sponge. A light, gentle rub. The mark disappears. One melamine sponge from the dollar store does the work of a branded cleaning product at a fraction of the price. Total savings breakdown. Let's talk hard numbers, because this is where the picture becomes really clear. A typical household cleaning arsenal, bathroom spray, kitchen degreaser, glass cleaner, floor cleaner, toilet cleaner, and a couple of scrubbing pads will cost you somewhere between $40 and $80 per month, depending on how regularly you restock. Now let's look at the dollar store equivalent for the same jobs. A large bottle of white vinegar, around $1.50, lasting multiple months. A large box of baking soda, around $1, lasting multiple months. Dish soap, around $1. A pack of microfiber cloths, around $1 to $2. A pack of melamine foam sponges, around $1. 2 spray bottles, around $2, reusable indefinitely. Total first-time investment, under $10. Monthly ongoing cost, once you have the spray bottles and cloths, under $4. That is a saving of between $36 and $76 every single month. Over a year, you're looking at between $450 and $900 back in your pocket, just from switching to dollar store basics and understanding the chemistry behind them. That is a vacation. That is a car payment. That is real compounding monthly savings just from changing how you clean your home. Before I let you go, here are your professional tips to make these hacks work even harder for you. Always use warm or hot water when mixing your solutions, not cold, because heat activates the surfactant in dish soap and speeds up the chemical reactions. For vinegar-based sprays, add 5 drops of essential oil. Lemon or lavender work brilliantly to neutralize the sharp vinegar smell and leave rooms smelling fresh. Label your spray bottles clearly and keep them under the sink for a complete ready-to-go cleaning kit. Never mix vinegar and baking soda in a sealed bottle expecting them to stay reactive. They react immediately and the CO2 will build pressure. Always apply them separately or use the fizzing reaction deliberately on a surface, and never mix bleach with vinegar or dish soap. That combination creates toxic chlorine gas. Keep things simple, keep things separate, and keep things safe. Replace your cleaning cloths every few weeks or wash them at 60 degrees to kill bacteria buildup. And always do that small test patch on an inconspicuous area before applying any solution to a visible surface for the first time. Now, here's the thing I want you to take away from this video. The cleaning industry is a multi-billion-dollar machine built on convincing you that you need something complex and expensive to have a clean home, but the chemistry does not lie. Acid dissolves limescale and mineral deposits. Alkaline cuts grease and deodorizes. Surfactant lifts dirt from surfaces. Microfiber traps what you loosen. That is the complete science of cleaning, and all of it is available to you for under $10 at your local dollar store. I have replaced every single branded cleaner in my home with these methods. My home is cleaner than it has ever been. My cleaning budget is down by over 70%, and I will never go back. If this video saved you money today, hit the like button because that tells me to make more of these. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because every week I bring you science-backed budget-first hacks that actually work. Drop a comment below and tell me which hack surprised you the most, or ask me about any cleaning challenge in your home, and I will get back to you. And share this with someone who is spending way too much on cleaning products every month. They will thank you for it. I'll see you in the next one.